Hey everybody, it's your girl Kendra, actually coming to you live from St. Louis, Missouri. Um, I was just kind of kicking it with some extended family in St. Louis, and I got this thought, and I know it's been a minute since I've been able to share thoughts with you. I've been doing a lot. A lot has happened in my life for the past year or so. Um, some of it explainable, some of it unexplainable. But all in all, somehow it's been for the positive. So I thank God for that. Um, but today's topic is find a way to communicate. Now, communication has not always been my best attribute. Not at all. The more and more as I walk this walk I call the path in which my life is destined to be, I come to realize that communication is not always the easiest thing. So I ask for grace. So therefore, I grant grace. Um, it's crazy. Um, Although I have not always been one of those people that could find the words to express myself. I was always the type of person that did emotions quicker than I did verbal communication. Um, I still understand the strength and the power that comes with using your lips and actually attempting to find the words to communicate to another person. Find a way, be it a letter, be it email, be it orally with your mouth, verbally speaking with your mouth. Find some way, and even if you have to address it in the message saying, I'm not sure if this will be the exact way that I want it to be, but I know you're wondering what's going through my mind and what's going through my heart. So I'm going to attempt to try to communicate that the best way I can. And then if you have any questions, maybe this being a start could really help. Kind of catapult you into that deep conversation that you and your friend, or you and the person that you're in a relationship with, or be it your family or whatever, can kind of start you on the path of doing so. Find some way to at least say something. I've been a person that has almost been bred to shut down or to amputate when the emotions get high and whatnot. But for the last actually 2 or 3 years, I've been really kind of bogarting the darkness, bogarting those areas in which it causes you to kind of mature, to kind of grow up, and say what's on your mind, say what's on your heart. And one thing's for sure is you really begin to truly know who are there for you, who really call those that call themselves their friends, your friends. They really begin to show their true girth. They begin to show their true colors. I've been blessed enough to where a lot of those people that I do feel are my friends stayed, and the ones that I thought that had high friendship potential actually ended up fading away. But I thank God, because the closer I get to Him, the closer I understand the human character. The closer I get to God, I begin to understand more about myself, because in Him my identity lies anyway. Through the faults, through the mistakes, my identity still lies in Him. So I definitely thank God for grace and mercy. But anywho, I know life can get so busy sometimes, and it's like, we feel like there's just not enough hours in the days to communicate, or not enough in hours in the days to find time to be around those who we desire to be around, and to kind of just sit and just breathe in the same atmosphere, to breathe in the same space. But I beg you, as a person who has seen the negative effect of communication, and the negative effect of and the positive effects of communication, the negative effect of not finding time, and the positive effect of finding time. Find time. Find time to be around that person. Find time to communicate. We find time to do all the things that we desire to do. We find time to be passionate. I mean, to really designate time to our passions, be it music, be it drawing, be it some type of art, writing, church, whatever the case may be. And although I do encourage that God does come first, I do really push the fact that find that way to sit down, to schedule, to where even if you're live in the same state or live outside of the same state, to be able to either be on the phone or be in the same oxygen space with that person and just listen, stop, pause, yield. And even if y'all don't know what to say, at least the action speaks for itself. You have attempted, you have tried, and that itself speaks a lot for itself. Encourage each other to be able to write each other into each other's day, be it 5 minutes, be it 10 minutes. And when the passion and the desire to be able to really set those things aside, somehow, some way, time presents itself to be having extra minutes, having extra hours, whatever the case may be. It's hard, easier said than done. But just think about that one thing that you make sure to do, be it work, and I know that's breadwinning. But when your family, when your friends, when those people that you feel that mean the most to you and that are worth the time, time is something you can't get back. Set aside that time to not necessarily multitask, but to create time to utilize the task to communicate with that person. Find it. Find it, find it, find it, find it. I have this thing where when I really want to speak with someone, I attempt, and the majority of the time it's successful, but I attempt to sit down where I'm not in front of the TV. I'm not in front of the radio. I'm not in front of the laptop. I'm not in front of the computer. I'm not in front of anything. I'm just in front of the phone. And I'm listening and hanging on to every single word that person is saying as if they're in front of me. And it could possibly be the last thing that they ever say to me, because we never know what time span that God has on his clock. And if a person means a lot to you, you will be still and you will listen. Even if things don't make sense, you will sit there and you will listen. And that's one thing that they will remember about you, that you tried. You tried your best. You tried your best to be the best listener at that point in time, because they were worth it. And although you may not understand and get everything that they said, they will remember that you tried your best to do the best for that moment. Think about it. Is there someone in your life right now, or is there something in your life right now that really causes for you to pause and be still? Close your laptop. Shut down your computer. Don't take any more calls. Don't answer the door. Get off Facebook. Get off Twitter. Get off your phone and just sit and listen to, even if it's the air in their lungs. Sounds crazy. Might sound poetic. Whatever the case may be. But if they were on their deathbed, would you be checking your phone? Would you be on Twitter? Would you be on Facebook while they're sitting there, laying there, looking at you in your eyes? Nah, you wouldn't be. So if you are one of those people, like myself at one point in time, yeah, to where you are so busy, or you got so much going on, or so a full plate or whatever, I encourage you, add one more scoop of time onto your plate and designate that one piece of food for that person that you would give your last to. Because in the end, it just may save your life. It just might save their life. It just might save the life of your relationship. It's worth it. I promise you. I promise you, it is definitely worth it. Because either way, in the end, you can walk away and say, I've did all I possibly could. I've said all I possibly could. I've stretched myself as far as I possibly could. And I'm okay with either staying in this thing or I'm okay with walking away. But in the end, you'll be okay. I promise you, you will be okay. This is your girl Kendra Kayla signing off. It's been a while, but I'm back. And I'll make time for you if you let me. All right. Love you. Talk to you later. Have an awesome, awesome day, week, month, and year. Peace.